your menu button on your left hand, the one above the trackpad. And then you should be able to like select bow.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's a bit high, isn't it? It's all right, but it isn't the lab, is it?
No. Doesn't seem to be grabbing it quite as well either.
That's one of the things that I found. Knocking the bow seems to be a lot more difficult. You do sort of get into a bit of a rhythm. It took me about 20 or 30 shots to sort of get there. I'd recommend you go over to that other tower at the front of the right, or the front of the left, depending upon which one you fancy. This would be good multiplayer.
Just getting that.
It just, range just feels a bit weird, doesn't it?
It's the getting at the string.
Oh, you're knocking. Yeah. I found going a little bit slower with it, not trying to do it the speed you can on the lab.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm trying at the minute. It just don't work.
Ooh, explosive. I'd do an explosive if I was you. Oh, they're going to get to your door. Jum, 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 jum.
Oh, they're already at the door on that one.
Yeah, they just hit the door and it knocks health off.
Okay, explosives work a lot easier.
Yeah, I sort of. It gives you a margin of error. And I do like the ragdoll physics is really good. There is a part of me that does really like the cartoony sort of flat aspect of the lab, though. And the one thing I really do think that they should have done with this is they should have textured the castle and the bridge a lot better. And I don't really see much of an excuse for not doing that, because it's a stone texture. You know, if you can't find a stone texture on bloody Google or make one yourself in Photoshop,
Yeah.
it's, you know, it would be better than just flat grey, because it does sort of detract. You know, I'm not bothered about trees. You know, but the bridge just to me looked more like it was rubber bands on two pieces of string. No, maybe that's just me. Oh, you get more for headshots, by the way.
It's just the aiming is totally off.
It's high, isn't it?
Bow down.
Yes.
Oh, that just so hit it then. It just went through his chest.
It didn't. It went over his shoulder. I know, because I did a fair few of those as well. I think you're doing better than I was already. Oh no, actually, you're on about the same par. Your knocking's a lot better now, though. You're not missing so many. But it is not the same, is it, as the lap? And they just feel a bit like snowmen to me.
Yeah.
You know, it would be actually quite nice if they turned them into zombies.
Well, you could do on this. I say with the lab, yes, the lab's cartoony and it's made to be cartoony, whereas they've sort of tried a bit different on this.
Yeah. Well, this is done. I believe this is done in Unity. So you know, an email to the fun pimps and going, could I possibly, you know, steal one of your zombie models?
Well, they've stolen from everywhere else.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is basically the lab, isn't it? So, but the bow just.
Yeah. It's just...
And I'd like to see a game that's doing bows to do different types of bow.
Yes, I agree with
you know, that actually feel, you know, that
I thought you were going to get that option when you sort of went on to.
Yeah, I did as well,
option.
but it's not. It's just about changing hands. Oh, that was a lucky headshot. I remember I'm a bit behind. I'm talking about the one that was just about to hit the door. Yeah, okay, you're doing better than I am. Fuck you. That's because you're using normal arrows and I just use explosive ones. I think that really is going to be the key difference. But, you know, it's not something I'll play very often. And to be honest with you, I find the lab more of a challenge. This just feels like they're aimlessly walking towards the door.
Yes.
And I feel with the lab that there is at least some randomness because they've got more routes. I think that's the other thing. Although it's smaller in scale, I think it's done better. Right, you need to score just over 6,000 points on the next 4 waves. So I need it to be all headshots. Then we can get you 5th in the world. These hundreds aren't good enough. Those misses aren't very good either, to be quite honest with you.
Not.
Like, how many misses are you going to do? Oh! Oh, that explosive arrow actually took some health off your door then.
Did it?
Yeah. Unless he died and went into the door. It's possible. Yeah, you've beaten me. But I'm not surprised. Oh, I'll tell you what you do want to try. Is looking down the centre bit. Just do a sort of an aim at about 30 degrees upwards when you get a chance to, obviously at the end of a wave or something. Watch how bloody far the arrow goes. Do it with an explosive one so you can see the landing. But you can basically shoot to the horizon, which I found a little disheartening. I don't think they've got the physics quite right. It's a good start, but there's things that the lab's done, like the flaming arrows where you turn and you actually light them. I do like the ice arrow. I think that's a nice touch. I wish you'd stop doing those squeaky farts there. Nice tactic of freeze 2 groups and explode them.
Yeah, then I switched the wrong arrow. I thought it was on explosive.
Oh, there's me giving you some credit as well. I do like the way you try and shoot them in the feet as well. I think that's brilliant. It's oh, yeah, you've nearly doubled my score. You are having a couple of unlucky shots, actually. That's sort of like really close to hitting, and then
Yeah.
they just seem to just dip a little bit early. Yeah, shoot one into the Oh, you probably already have, because I forgot we're watching it on time delay. Yeah, there you go, you're into it now. I do like the fact that it doesn't take long to become average. Well, no, I certainly wouldn't say that you're anywhere near as good as you are on the lab, as you are with this.
No, by far. This just
That's
feels
the other way
wrong,
around.
doesn't it?
You're much better on the lab than you are on here. So that's why I'm saying like average. But you've adapted quite quickly, probably quicker than I did. I think. I did find that the long ones though, it's almost like because it knows that you're aiming further, the dip of the arrow isn't the same. Bit of a fortunate end to that wave. But I think this could be really good multiplayer.
Yeah,
because of
agreed.
the fact of the scale. There are some things that they need to work on, but yeah, I mean they've stolen the name, they've stolen the idea.
Yeah. Hodor.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they probably came up with the title of the game before they came up with the idea. Now, I'm wondering if the scoreboard is wave or if it is score. That'd be interesting to find out. So you're not running out of arrows. That's like really unfair.
Is it because I keep swapping them or something?
Possibly. I mean, I was trying to just get through it. You know, it was that first time sort of like test of like, I'm not going to try and play. I'm just going to try and get a feel for like the aiming, and because I wanted to stay on long enough to actually get that increase in skill. I just stuck with the explosives for probably about 8 waves. So you're playing it tactically and everything. It's just
Tactically.
yeah, freezing and then exploding them. You know, it's. I think you're going to be on the scoreboard.
Playing like a tit as well.
What would be interesting would be to see what this has done to your lab skills. I'd like to see you play the lab after playing this, because that could actually be quite funny. Oh, they're coming at you now. Oh, they're going to have your door. Oh, I don't need you drawing anymore. You've died, haven't you?
No.
You've just stopped your squeaky farts then.
Too much stew.
Yeah, how is he doing these days?
Huh?
Stuart, how's he doing?
Oh, he's all good.
That explains the squeaky farts. That put you off. Well, now we are getting cocky. Ah, only 2 headshots on the trot. Couldn't get the third. That was the wrong arrow.
I know. Would have done so well, that one.
Yeah, that would have looked really good. It would have looked like you knew what you were doing. Why have you not run out of arrows then? That's well sly. They're a bit ice skatey as well.
Yes.
I think that doesn't help. They're moving forwards further than their stride actually is. Oh, have you got some health back on your door?
Nope.
Yeah. Thought you might have like got a bonus at 20. Yeah, that's the other thing that's nice about the lab, isn't it? With the balloons,
Yes.
it's like you've got that added little bonus to keep you going just in case you do have a bad round. I think you might find you're going to be on the scoreboard. In which case we use your video, not mine.
I'm doing appalling at the moment. I can't believe how many I'm missing.
Yeah, but you've still got arrows. I've not got. I ran out of arrows. I think that's unfair. I could have got a lot further if I would have had arrows. Oh no, wrong arrow.
I keep doing that.
There's only 3. You know, it's really not hard. Get yourself back into rhythm. It must obviously be easier than the lab as well. Well, you got further.
Wave-wise, yeah.
What have you done up to on the lab then?
Ooh, what the frick happened there?
I don't know. I've not seen that bit yet. It's streaming. Whoa!
You just saw that then?
Yeah! Lightning strike. That's what it must have been. It was a lightning arrow.
You say it's streaming alright?
Yeah, it's streaming beautifully. If this is done with Unity, which I think it is, then that's something we've seen in 7 Days to Die. Isn't it? The whole sort of glitchy flying up in the sky thing. I would like to say you can stop now, but I'm not going to because I want to see. I do genuinely now want to actually see how far you can go. And the fact that you haven't run out of arrows yet, I think that's really unfair that I ran out. That was fucking lucky. Viewer list, me. Oh, that's alright. Really don't want people seeing how appalling you are at this. Seeing how many you can keep on the bridge.
Well, trying to potentially save arrows rather than keep bloody missing everything like I am doing.
I don't think you actually do run out of arrows. I think I had a bug.
I had the wrong bloody arrow selected, otherwise that'd have been awesome. I could have kept going for a long time after that.
Oh, yeah, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. World ranking? Second
Yeah, that's not bad.
in the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of 5 players.
Well, it's not, because like, it's only showing the top 5. Interestingly, though, you got a lot further wave-wise. Wave 27. So
Yeah.
the other guy must have just been getting headshots all the time, though. You know, he's not as average as you. Yeah, it's. I'm sort of glad it was free.
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel really tired tonight.